Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be unboxing the Nerf N-Series Agility. This is one of the newest blasters to come out from Nerf with their new ammo type, the N1 dart. This is a higher caliber dart, which they are doing away with the 50 caliber normal elite dart that they've been with for the past, 15 years, 12 years or so. But today we're just going to unbox it and give you my first reaction to the N-Series. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. I'm going to give you a heads up. I am not a big fan so far. From what I've seen, I'm not a big fan, but I'm going to do my best to curb those emotions and give you, my gut reaction, my initial reaction to actually holding the blaster, using the blaster. As far as like the review goes, I'm going to put aside all of those, initial reactions or my prior reactions rather, and just have fun and give you my honest opinion and just really bring you the information that I want to know as a parent, as a consumer, and just show you what it's all about. So this blaster is a 8+ blaster, which the whole line is going to be 8+. I'm kind of taking the that age group away from the Elite 2.0 and the 50 caliber dart, like we said before, and bring them into this ecosystem. Comes with 12 darts. This is a 6-dart revolver, so very much like the Conquest. Let's see here, where are the darts at? Alright, so initial reaction. This is the first time I'm holding one of these N1 darts. Wow. So the end the end of it seems a little firm. Where the DRL and the nub is. Same with the front, so it's definitely hollow on the inside. It's the same, it feels like the same foam that Elite darts were made out of. The head's a little bit smaller. The one thing that I'm worried is the head is, I don't have my overhead camera running, but the head is the same thickness, just about the same thickness, maybe a millimeter difference as the foam. So any chance of shooting this out of compressed barrel isn't probably going to go well. So as far as the blaster goes, loads in from the front. You have access to 2 of the barrels, so you just slide your darts in there. I guess you could technically, you can't, no, yeah, you can. Ooh, there's a little bit of slop there. You could probably load the front one. Yeah, if you got narrow knee, if you got skinny fingers, you can get in there. It rotates by itself, rotates both ways, which is nice. But yeah, they just slide in, and yeah. So as far as the blaster goes itself, there's no rails on top. You do have what I believe, yeah, I think that is a in-strike Nerf attachment point, so you can still use your Nerf attachment points, which is nice. However few there are, you can get, put your bipod on there, and you're good to go. The grip itself is a little bit small for my hands, but again, I'm not the target audience for it. So my son Everett or Sawyer is going to have a blast with this thing because his hand is significantly smaller, so that won't be a problem. Yeah, the knuckle duster here definitely is cumbersome for adult hands. The trigger feels nice and squishy. You have a top prime here, so you can either prime it this way and pull it back, and actually it's got a spring return, which is nice. Or you can use this pull right here. And I believe the pull was a secondary thought, an afterthought, yeah. So if the pull's not your thing, you can remove it by taking off these 2 screws, and then you can just have the top prime. So yeah, so let's see how it works. Not too bad. Not too bad. So about 20 feet away from, 19, 20 feet away from the wall over there. a little bit of curve at the very end, but for the most part, it's going where I'm aiming. Let's get some chronograph numbers. Let's see, will these actually fit through my chronograph? I got a new chronograph coming, so we'll see. Yeah, they'll fit through. Let's see here. There's that. Let's see, we are primed for the... Let's get some numbers. 70. That one looked like it might have hit. 78.5. That one definitely hit. So it rotates on the prime, which is interesting. 72.4. 71.7. I feel like, is it hitting? I feel like it's hitting the side of the chronograph. Yeah, I feel like it's hitting. So I'm getting 70s. Let's just shoot off the rest of them here. Can't wait for that new chronograph. Like, the fact that I'll be able to test larger ammo. 67. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm hitting 75.2. 78. Once it's primed, it will only spin one way. That's interesting. Anyway, it's interesting how the dart air restrictors work on this one. 84.1. Okay, so yeah, so it looks like, so of the ones that were going like 60 and low 70s, I'm thinking I hit the actual inside of the chronograph. During the testing for the review, I'll make sure that we use the newer chronograph. But yeah, so with this one, I was getting the highest was 184, and then like the 179, I would say was pretty good reading. So yeah, so not too bad as far as performance goes. I mean, Elite Standard was 70 FPS, so slightly better in that regards. As far as aesthetics are concerned, we've got some really interesting kind of detailing across the top where it says agility. But other than that, there's a few little kind of bits and bobs here. So if you were to paint it, there really isn't a lot, going on as far as like different color schemes and stuff like that. So you're really just kind of painting like these the massive chunks of plastic. As far as build quality goes, I mean, it seems pretty solid. This top part is a little flimsy, but to me, it doesn't feel too bad. You've got enough screws on this side of it to take it apart. We'll probably end up doing that in a future video. But yeah, initial reaction, not too bad. Still not a fan of the ammo, I think, being a different caliber than what we're used to. It's going to take a lot to get me off of that horse. So yeah, guys, so that is the unboxing video. Make sure you stay tuned for the full review of this video, as well as a comparison against this one with the Commander. They're very similar blasters from the Elite line. Again, 6-shot shooter, top primer, cylinder fed. Yeah, we'll kind of put those two together and see which one comes out on top. So thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video.